What's going on, guys? Tim with Swing Yard here. Today we're going to be talking about the SIGPRO Softy Hitting Strip. Okay, these things are extremely durable, they're extremely realistic, and they are built by the Indoor Golf Shop. Okay, the Indoor Golf Shop, or shopindoorgolf.com. I'll put some links in the description below that you guys can use to find these. But this is the hitting strip that I've had in my garage simulator here for almost 3 years now. And honestly, guys, you can hardly see any sort of concave indents on this thing after well over 20,000 golf shots on this hitting strip alone. I do have a second one that's installed right now, but this is my first version, and guys, this thing is super durable, but definitely one of the best qualities of these hitting strips, and I'll start in the back here, is kind of this foam insert that allows air to basically compress out when it gets hit, okay? So that alone just kind of saves your wrists, it saves your elbows, and that's a key piece, especially if you're going to be hitting on these things all the time. They do have 3 other versions of this hitting strip. There's the 3D, which is kind of their commercial grade. That one's not built as much for forgiveness. It's built a little bit more with a little bit more fiber, kind of built to last a little bit longer. These things last long enough, guys. I can promise you that. I probably play more sim golf than the average person. You can check out our YouTube channel and all the live rounds that I stream and stuff like that. But these hitting mats are extremely realistic. They're going to penalize you for bad shots. They're going to reward you for good shots. Let's talk a little bit about the design. So there's a super thick kind of foam insert here, which is a lot of what helps some of the cushioning, and then kind of the realistic feedback and realistic look of the like 1-inch T-line turf here, which you can see. And also, it's a great color, honestly. It fits really well. There's a lot of hitting strips that kind of come with a very vibrant green. I kind of prefer this darker green color. But this also allows for real tees to be placed into it. If you want my honest opinion, I don't think real tees is a great thing in indoor golf because they fly all over the place. I would use K2 tees, but that's just me. Anyways, there's also polyurethane that allows basically like this flex action to occur when the ball's hit, so it kind of returns to its original position. These are magnificent hitting strips, guys, and one of the other things that the Indoor Golf Shop sort of touts about these is that they basically took other manufacturers, deconstructed all the things that they'd done, and basically built this thing out of it, using some of the best materials, some of the best forgiveness, some of the best foam, and kind of air compression that you can find, and put it into one hitting strip. This also goes really well with the SIGPRO stance mats. You can find those also on the Indoor Golf Shop, but these just plug and play. I mean, literally, I'll show you an image here. You can literally just take out the strip, put a new one in, whatever it might be. You know, everything's going to wear out eventually, but this is such a good hitting mat to use or to get started with. So after 3 years of using this hitting strip, I've really only kind of found one thing that I think could be a little bit better, and that's on short shots or chips or kind of flop shots like that, it's a little bit grabby, okay? So there's others that are built that are a little more slippery. I kind of want the like happy medium between the two. You know, so if I'm playing a really short chip that I'm trying to hit high, not real far, it feels like it grabs my club a little bit. It's a pretty small problem to have, but it's probably about the only downfall I've found with this hitting strip when I've compared it to some others that I've used. So last thing I'll note though, it putts great. I use the Unicore IXO launch monitor. I can putt perfectly on this. Chipping is super accurate. All club data is really accurate off these hitting strips. It works really well with my launch monitor. A lot of good things to say about the SIGPRO Softy Hitting Strip. We've written an article on swingyard.com that I encourage you to go read more about this. If you guys have any questions, please hit us in the comments below. These hitting strips really are top of the line. Something I'd highly encourage. I'm testing other ones just to compare and contrast, but these are tough to beat. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, please let us know in the description below. These are not that expensive for how many strikes you can get off these hitting mats. They act so real. The feedback is great. The feel is great. They protect your wrists. They protect your elbows. A lot of good things to say. And until next time, guys, check us out on swingyard.com. Hit that subscribe button for us. See ya.